Okay, here's one more look at the Drake R4B, which is still apart, and the reason why I'm picking up this light is we only have the 50kc IF running, and this light probably has a power converter that is a switching power supply. So I turn off the light, all the sound goes away. I'm at full volume now, and the radio is behaving. I'm not hearing any junk from the 12BE6. Oh yeah, so I did replace the 12BE6. This one could be microphonic or something, I don't know. Since tubes are in rare supply, I probably won't throw it away. Maybe it'll be used to test another radio, but I'm not sure I trust this tube. But it could be the socket was bad too, or the pins were bad. Hard to say. All I know is that the new 12BE6 I have in here is behaving. So that's as good as these go with these old radios. You want to get these things into a stable condition where you can use them, and hopefully they last that way for a while. That's about it. So I think I can put the tubes back in this thing, since I don't really have any noise from it running now. And if I had jumped to change capacitors, that would have been dumb. So it's always good to look for microphonics first. Things that are loose when things are crackling. Connections first, capacitors later. That's how I do it. I think this is going to be my last Drake though. I'm just kind of getting Draked out. Maybe some of you guys on YouTube are like, yay, he's not going to do Drakes anymore. I think I'm going to try and transmit on amateur radio with a couple Drakes, but I'm not going to be going deep into repairing them anymore. It's getting tedious. And I gotta have a life. Gotta travel and see things and do my software. So it's been kind of crazy and interesting to go back into old stuff like this that I've never could afford this stuff in the 70s. I was a kid back then. But it's kind of neat to tinker with it. It's built well. Well, it's Drake built well. Their metalwork is superb. I think the assembly can be criticized, especially this radio. It's they didn't put any shielding on the wires like some of them have. So I guess Millie or Molly or whoever was doing this thing, just that's what they did, and it passed through QA. It worked. Do I see any QA stickers in this thing or any QA notes? I don't see anything. It's got an old power cord that I got to replace with a 3-wire power cord. I'll do that. So I'll shock the hell out of myself. So there's the audio transformer. I was thinking this thing has a 6AQ5 in it somewhere, but maybe not. And this is supposedly, the guy told me, a later model R4B. It does look different than the other R4B that I have a bit. This is the same though, the crystal calibrator is the same. I fixed that in the last R4B. Alright, well it's coasting along here for a while. I guess I could start putting tubes back in this thing and see if it goes. That might be fun. What do you think? Should I do that on the radio, on the phone here while I'm recording? I could try. I don't shock myself. Okay, well, turn it off. Rotate it 180 degrees without breaking anything with one hand. And hopefully this thing won't fall off the table. I guess I can put it on the floor. Move the keyboard out of the way because it'll get smashed. And lower the radio down. Alright. So that must have been the audio output tube they're running. It's not. It's a 6EH5. I've never heard of that. Okay, so as you can see, I think this is like a 50 kc tubes. I've not even looked at the manual yet on this thing. I just started yanking tubes and playing around with it. So, but I think what I did was effective to fix it, at least find some problems. So let's start putting this monkey back together and see what it does. We'll see what happens here. All right, what's this victim here? That doesn't even go to the radio. It's a tube I was experimenting with. Let's not use that one. This is a 12BA6. We know where those go. There's two of them here. I wonder if the second one's for the Vox. I don't even know. I don't know the series of radio. I know the old one that I had, but this one seems newer or different. Gotta get to know it. So we'll put this guy back in here. And it's not going so well. These are hard to get back in sometimes. So maybe you guys can fall asleep with my video here. It's so boring, right? You can AMSI yourself to sleep. Okay, that is back in. The 12BA6 is in. We're missing the 12AX7, which I think is used for the AVC, AGC. Well, let's yank them out. So this one is a 12BA6. Let's find where that one could go. Right there's a BE6, 12BA6. I might have some spare ones. Let's put that one aside. This one here is the 12AX7, I bet. Nope, 12BA6. Any more for those? I've been switching these in and out, so I think those are all spoken for. Okay, this is a 12AX7, I think. Looks like one, kind of fat and chubby. Where's your markings, tube? Well, I know it is because it has two plates and two tubes and one tube. You are a 12AX7, so you're going in where you go. And put that tube into here. 12AX7. Kind of a preamplifier tube in preamps would be old. All right, and these are probably 6SH6s. They are. Let's put those guys into here. There's one. And there's the other one. And how many tubes will be left? Let's see. Got all in. All right, so let's look for empty sockets. I don't see any. Do you see any? No. Okay, so we're good to go. Turn this puppy monkey on here. And put an antenna onto it, which would be kind of hopeful, wouldn't it? Where's the antenna wire? The red antenna wire is where? Well, let's make a noise. Sounds pretty good. You didn't recognize the antenna. Antenna made no difference at all. And that's a bad sign. Okay, it's in. Let's see if we can turn this thing up. I hear background noise, which is good. So we're on 40 meters. Let's do a pre-selector here. There it is. There it is. AF gain's up all the way. Turn it down. Whoa. So something is still amiss, unless it's my antenna back there. Oh, yep, it's the antenna's loose. Okay, so this is a good sign. That's really working well. Can you hear anything? Nothing, but it doesn't say it's not working. It's just how it is. That's how it should work, though. Nothing on. I should hear something. Let's see, we're on 40. I should hear a preacher way up here. Okay, there's something. AM mode. Yep. Here's AM. Let's go up here. There's like a religious station up here somewhere. There it is. So it's working. I can't say signals are strong, but it's working. So I guess I can test it tomorrow. See how it works. We can try for 80 meters and see how that works out. This thing peaks really with a high Q, which is interesting. Well, that's 80. I'm not hearing much on there. Well, that's about right. Then it just dies. Oh, I'm on AM, okay. Off AM. Yeah. It's pretty good. This thing has a low noise level, which it's either not working right or it is working right when it's low. Well, I guess I could put an artificial signal on here and see if I can hear it. It has a calibrator, but I need a shorting plug. Anyway, this thing is working in a stable way. What I can do is borrow a crystal. Let's do that. Let's pillage the R4C for a broadcast crystal. Here's a broadcast crystal here. We're gonna pull it out. Put this into the R4B and put it up here, I think. There it is. That should give us broadcast, I think. 160 meters, go down here. Number 1. And tune way down. Nope, I don't hear it working. So I must be on the wrong band or something, or it won't work. Let's see. Don't hear it there. What number could it be? Check that out. This thing had a bunch of crystals in it, that's for sure. Well, look at that. It's working now. So now we're on broadcast. And well, it's sort of reasonable. S meter's not working too well.
Si le gustaría enfrentar o no una pelea contra Cuba.
I think that's the Chinese station in San Jose. I think it is. So yeah, this thing works. It seems like it still has some kind of problems with gain somewhere, but it does work. All right, back to 40. And go back to normal. There we are. There's 40. Yeah, this seems different. The pre-selector is easier. And it seems sharper on this thing, so I wonder if Drake changed that. They might have. But then the R4C came along, so this is supposedly a more advanced R4B. I like this radio. I like the R4B. People say it's a better one. Maybe it really is. Let's see, passband. Yeah, it probably needs some more sensitivity. It just seems like it's... I should hear something on here, I would think. Well, I can hear the preacher way up here. Let's see where he is. Preacher. There he is. So I wonder if we can just tune this thing for static a little bit here. Do kind of a crude tuning on it. Take it to 300 there. There it is. And we do a quick little tune-up one up here. I know this is not by the Drake book, but I just want to see if I can make it a little louder. So we're on 7 meters, or I'm sorry, 7. We're on 40 meters, 7 megahertz. Well, that's pretty good. And that one's hard to get to. Well, it coax a bit more juice out of it. How about this one here? Boy, these are right on the money, so not much else I can do with it. And that one's already degraded. Well, I guess I'll try this thing tomorrow morning and see if it works. People are on here. I still think it doesn't measure up to the other R4B that I have, but maybe I'll do a side-by-side. Alright, well, thanks for watching. That's a laborious video here on the new R4B, which came in today. Looks like it works, sort of. And let's see here. I haven't gone through the switches yet and cleaned those up at all. The switches will clean themselves if you just kind of move them around. Here's 20 meters. I don't hear it running here. So that's a problem. Let's do some wiggling here. Nope, it's dead. How about 15? That's dead. Okay. Of course, oh, it's kind of trying to come back to life here. But yet, will 40 work? Nope, there it goes. There's 10 meters right there. And that's some of the weird stuff I hear around here. So, looks like that's working. What about 15? Not much power on that one. A little bit. Wonder if we can tune it. 15 is 21 megahertz. 21, there it is in the end here. Let's see if we're in the middle band. Let's go toward the middle. I guess right about there. Tune this up. Max noise. 14. Give it a little tweak here. 21, I'm sorry. 15 meters is 21 megahertz. I guess I do mumble. I apologize for that. It's a little better there. As good as it gets. Good as it gets. Which shows me that what I'm doing is no different than, I guess, what Drake would do as far as making it go. Yep, I can't get any better. That's just how the radio is. It was 20 meters. Nothing. There it is. Okay. 14, 40, let's see, 40 meters. Yeah, the radio needs a lot of detox work and all that, but yeah, it's, for one that came in today, it's coming along. Will it end up being the favorite radio? Well, it might be the favorite, it might not, we'll see. But it's my last Drake I'm going to buy. No more Drakes, just Draked out. All right, well, thanks for watching. I hope this was fun, or at least put you to sleep. And you have a great day tomorrow on January 4th. Okay, take care. Have a great day.